The NASD OTC Exchange held its 6th annual general meeting at the Westwood Hotel, Ikoyi, Lagos. Coordinated by the chairman of the board, Mr. Olutola Mobolurin, it was an opportunity to engage market stakeholders on its 2018 performance and the outlook for 2019. External auditors Deloitte & Touche and the audit committee in their separate reports aligned with the fact that the financial results and statements of the NASD were in consonance with the provisions of the IFRS and CAMA.
In our opinion, the accompanying financial statements present fairly in all material aspects the financial position of NASD PLC as at 31 December 2018 and of its financial performance and its cash flow for the year then ended in accordance with International Financial Reporting Standards, the Companies and Other Matters Act (CAPC 2004, and the Financial Reporting Council of Nigeria Act 2011. We conducted our audit in accordance with international standards on auditing. Our responsibilities under those standards are further described in the auditor's responsibilities for the audit of the financial statements section of our report. We are independent of NASD PLC in accordance with the requirements of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, Professional Code of Conduct and Guide for Accountants and other ethical requirements in line with the International Ethics Standard Board for Accountants, Code of Ethics for Professional Accountants adopted in Nigeria. And we have fulfilled our other ethical responsibilities in accordance with these requirements. We believe that the audit evidence we have obtained is sufficient and appropriate to provide a basis for our opinion. Report on other legal and regulatory requirements. In accordance with the 6th Schedule of Companies and Other Matters Act (CAPC 2004, Pension Reform Act and the Financial Reporting Council of Nigeria Act 2011, we expressly state that 1. We have obtained all the information and explanation which, to the best of our knowledge and belief, were necessary for the purpose of our audit. 2. The company has kept proper books of accounts so far as appeared from our examination of those books. 3. The company's statement of financial position and its statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income are in agreement with the books of accounts. Signed for Deloitte & Touche, 27th March 2019.
We, the members of the Audit Committee of NASD PLC, having carried out our statutory function under the Act, hereby report that A. The accounting and reporting policy of the company are in accordance with the legal requirement and agreed ethical practice. B. The scope and the planning of both the external and internal audit programs for the year ended 31st December 2018 are satisfactory and reinforce the company internal control system. C. Having reviewed the external auditor's finding and recommendation on management matters, we are satisfied with management response thereto. Finally, we acknowledge the cooperation of the management in the conduct of this audit.
Highlights of the AGM were the resolutions on re-election of directors, reappointment of the external auditor Deloitte & Touche, and the approval of the remuneration for the board of NASD. The chairman, Mr. Olutola Mobolurin, and MD, Mr. Bola Ajomale, speak further on the performance of 2018 and the projections for 2019.
2018 marked a watershed for NASD. We realigned our costs to the reality of the marketplace, and we also ramped up on income because the volume of transactions in the year went up substantially. Those two issues brought us into profitability. We hope that going forward, we will always have profitable outing. We know there are challenges still in the market. This year has been especially slow, but we are hopeful that at the end of the year, things will still pick up. As you know, the election took place early in the year. A lot of activities were held back. A lot of investors held back their decisions. I think that now that the election is over and hopefully the cabinet will be announced and the government of business will get a foot, I believe that the market will improve.
Financial year.
Well, it's an over-the-counter market, so first of all, we do have occasional trades that are exceptional. We did have one or two exceptional trades. But more importantly is the fact that the investing community is becoming more aware of the alternative market and they're beginning to do a lot more deals on it. We also saw some more instruments coming into the market and we anticipate that we'll get even more in 2019. So it's a continuum and it's a continuous story of growth. Again, what I think we shouldn't get away from is the fact that 2017 that we're comparing it to was actually the end of a recession. And so by 2018, we could see the confirmation that indeed the recession was over and investing activity had restarted. We expect this year we'll be seeing quite a few more large players coming into the market as investors. We also think that we'll be seeing some more smaller securities coming into trade.
I think principally what we need to do today is really to strengthen the capital market. One of the things that we need to do, of course, MTN listing is helpful. Airtel listing is helpful in deepening the market and broadening the scope of investment outlets. But I think we still need to improve the savings, the pool of savings in Nigeria to accelerate the growth not only of the capital market but also of the economy. In economics, savings equal investments. Investments equal economic growth. If you don't invest, the economy cannot grow. So it means that for us to get economic growth, we need savings. And that's why CAMIC has spent some considerable time looking at how to increase savings in the economy, not just from individuals, but also on an institutional level.
With a revenue increase of 30.77 billion naira in 2018 from 4.36 billion naira in 2017, the NASD OTC exchange has shown how its deployment of technology has directly translated to a remarkable financial result. It is expected that this positive trajectory will continue in 2019.